This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Everyone knows a tight-arse. And I want to look for the tyrants of tight-arses this morning.
Greats.
I do love these stories because there's always one in a friendship group. God, especially at a sport, if you're in a sporting team, there's always one person that plays in your team that is a tight-arse as well. And I do love this. Actually, before I go into this story, I'm going to bring up a video for you as well to avoid tolls. But BJ went to a Hens Day a couple of weeks ago. 20 girls on the Hens Day, and the girl that organised it, you had to chip in an extra $5 just for her to organise the day.
What, for her time?
So she got $100 out of it just for organising the day.
No, I can't be friends with someone like that.
I'm out.
That is instant dismissal.
You're doing it out of the celebration of your friend and love, and then you're charging people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a
that
break.
shows a very, very poor character.
Filthy.
13 24 10 if you know someone. I mean, your parents are always good for this as well, just to save a little bit of coin. This is a guy over in the States. I'm going to show this video for you guys as well. But he's set up his rego plates, his licence plate number. Have a listen to this, what he's got behind his licence plate number.
I'll show you something right now.
Whoa! The plate is attached to a cable.
You see this right here?
Yeah.
You know, from inside, as soon as he enters the toll, he's going to pull the lever,
So he pulls the lever.
and look what happens.
And check out the plate
It
in the
runs
rear.
He has it on a pipe that runs a cable that pulls it from the inside also. And I'm going to show you. Right here. Look what he did.
So when he
That's
goes,
fair enough.
it's actually, I know
clever.
we are talking tight-ass stories, but it is quite clever, isn't it? That when he's coming up to a toll, he just inside of his truck, he pulls this cable and it lifts up his license plate
Especially
number.
if you're
See,
a
I've got no
truckie.
problem with that sort of tight ass.
Yeah,
I don't
clever
want to
gear.
spend one penny on stuff like tolls and tax.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you
I'm
know-
all up for that. Yeah,
fair call.
Yeah.
We had Paul
Yeah.
Gallen on the other day talking about Origin 2. I know Sonny Bill Williams has accused Paul Gallen of being a tyrant of tight asses. Have a listen to this.
For someone that charges his own players $10 a head to come to a barbecue at his house, this type of character, having a go at mine, I see that as a compliment.
So,
Can
going
I
over
ask-
a mate's house, and you're charging $10 to go over to a mate's house for $10 for a barbie.
Is anybody
Yeah,
else?
there's a Channel 9 presenter called Tony Jones who did that very famously for
Chompers.
the Super Bowl, I think.
Did he? Did he
Yeah.
charge people for the Barbie?
Yep. Pizza, $10.
come over,
and
leave a tenner at the
also
door.
a little loading because it was a pay-per-view
Interesting.
event.
Okay.
So that he had to cover his costs, and he stands by it. He's like, I'd do it again. Absolutely.
Okay. Does anybody else recycle ribbon and wrapping paper?
Look, I do, but I
huge fan of
never
that.
use it.
Yeah.
I've just got a whole lot of that clogging up my chakras, and I'll never use it because it feels wrong.
No.
When you're wrapping a present for somebody you love, to do it in a
Jack-
sheet of trash.
For Jack's birthday, he got some of his presents in the morning. I wasn't there, so then he could open his other presents when he got home from school. So I took the wrapping paper from the presents that were open in the morning and wrapped the afternoon presents.
Oh, my
Bingo,
gosh.
a bango,
Good
money
effort.
saved.
Do you know what BJ hangs on to? You know when you go to Hague's and you buy chocolates and they put them in those, you know, the alfoil sort of bags? You know the ones that
Yes.
keep them cool?
Fresh, yeah.
Yes.
She keeps them because they look special.
Yeah. They look
Like,
special.
when are we ever going to use them?
Yeah, you get enough of them, you can make one of those hypothermic blankets that they put
Yes.
over people when they find them in the snow.
I mean,
Jace-
technically, you could buy a Freddo frog and decant it out of its wrapper and put it in the Hague's one. Bang!
God. Jason in
Jason.
Vaucluse, welcome to the show, buddy. Who's the tight ass in your life? Hello, Jace. We haven't got Jace. We lost Jace. We're going to come
obviously.
back and find Jace.
Jason realised the phone call was going to cost too much.
Yep. Is anybody else too walk around the house just switching lights off after kids? I mean, that's not tight.
Yes.
That's smart behaviour.
Yes,
But it's
I
just
do
that's
that.
my life. And I look, then I walk past the mirror and I look at myself and go, "You're your old man. You're Johnny Whipfley right there."
Well, I still told you. Jace is back. Jace, you there?
Hello, mate. How are you?
There you go. We're talking about tight asses. Who you got for us, Jace?
Oh, I got a funny one for you. I got a mate named Adam, and every time we've gone out, he's told me he's left his wallet.
Oh.
And basically, I stitched him up. We went to a fancy restaurant in Double Bay for lunch, and I told him I left my wallet.
Great.
And I basically got in cahoots with the guys at the restaurant. I said to them, don't worry, if I don't pay you, because I go there pretty often, I'll be back and I'll pay you after, but I'm going to tell him I haven't got my wallet. Mate, he kicked up a massive fuss, disappeared to the toilet. Then he told me he disappeared somewhere else, couldn't find him, went to the Oak next door.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, I ended up having to go back and pay for the lunch. I raised it to him that we've got this issue. Every time we go out, he doesn't bring his wallet. Said, sorry, mate, you've got cash. You know, why should I have to pay? You've got cash. Anyway, we've come to a point now where the only thing he uses me for is he rocks up at my house every week to charge his electric car.
You're kidding me.
Oh, my God.
Wow. This guy's
He's got
rotten.
me.
See you later,
got
Adam.
me.
Jason in Padstow, who is the tight ass, Jace?
Hey guys, good morning.
To you too, Jace. Dobbing your friend. Who is it?
Before I tell my story, I've been trying to call for a month. I got married.
You got married, Jace. Congratulations.
Are you still together, Jace? You still love
She's
her?
still with you, mate?
We are.
Oh, what's her name, Jace?
It's a success
Marianne,
already.
I told you guys about the proposal back in September.
That's right.
Mate,
This is
well done.
sensational news. I didn't think she'd go through with it, Jace. What a success
Mate,
story.
She did.
And you were a bit of a tight bum with the ring, weren't you, mate?
Oh, no. Oh, my story is we had a wedding to go to up the coast, and her auntie was invited. And, she sat in the room with 3 cans of baked beans and a loaf of bread. She wouldn't come out for dinner or breakfast or anything.
But didn't want to spend the money on it.
No.
Oh, my God.
That is
Okay.
just a great effort. Let's
Were
go
they
to Brent.
home brand baked beans or the good ones?
No, I think they were a big name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It wasn't the
Oh,
black
wow.
and gold.
SPC.
She
Let's
knows
go.
the way around a budget, don't you worry.
Brendan in the Blue Mountains, you've got a mate?
Yeah, mate. Boys, I'd firstly just like to very quickly say thank you. A year ago, you helped me find me dad.
Oh,
Say
Brendan.
thank you for doing that.
I remember Brendan. Then
We
we
got
met.
emotional over that, Brendan. That was unbelievable.
Secondly, mate, this tight arse, I've heard the tight arses on here this morning. They're nothing compared to the one I've got.
Yeah, what is it?
I went fishing with a mate of mine. He says after fishing, let's go out and have a meal. I thought, sweet, he's going to shout me. He had to buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
He made me go halves in the buy one.
You're kidding me.
I did
That's
that.
it.
I had a teammate at the Swans. Do you remember the Black Stump restaurant? And you used to get 2-for-1s on the back of dockets, shopper dockets? He did the exact same thing, Brendan.
Oh, Brendo, great to hear your voice, mate. I'm glad you're doing well.
Oh, Katrina in Windsor, tell us about your uncle.
My uncle is quite comfortable, but if he gives you a present, he'll wrap it in his clothes and ask for the wrapping back.
He'll wrap it in his clothes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He'll
Like
take
a jumper, a t-shirt, pair of pants, and he'll say, I want that wrapping back.
take a T-shirt, put a ribbon around it.
Yeah. No ribbon. He just kind of wraps it and then ties it up.
Yuck.
So you get this element of surprise, unwrapping something, and then give me that t-shirt back, please.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
yeah, I want the wrapping
That's
back.
Yeah, why is he standing there with
That
no
is
top on? Well, he's about to put his T-shirt back on.
Oh.
Kat, thank you for your call. Love having you on the show.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.